What's up, Maskaholics? Mike here, and last night was the season 4 premiere of The Masked Singer. Got some exciting new costumes, got a few changes to compensate for COVID-19, and a brand new award, the Golden Ear Award, which will be given to the judge who gets the most correct guesses over the course of the season. And spoiler warning in case you haven't seen The Masked Singer premiere. This video will have spoilers, so you've been warned. First, let's go over what was different between seasons 3 and 4. They moved from CBS Television City to Red Studios. The set looks different. The judges' table has been moved closer to the performance stage. No audience due to COVID-19. Instead, we have a virtual audience. And they've taken audience shots from seasons 1, 2, and 3, pieced them together, and gave the illusion of an audience. So, if you go back and rewatch this after the pandemic has cleared, you wouldn't know they've shot this during a pandemic. Now to the clue packages. Since they can't do physical clue packages, again, pandemic, they're animating them, which is really cool as an animation fan, as a Disney and as a Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon fan. I love that they're animating them. Really cool on Fox's part. Now, we had Group A perform. We had the dragon, the giraffe, the sun, snow owls, and popcorn. And we had a surprise reveal. It was the dragon, and dragon was revealed as rapper Busta Rhymes. Now, I could not pick out the dragon until he started singing, and until after Nicole, Jenny McCarthy, and Robin Thicke started guessing. I could not pick him out until the guesses. Shows you how much I know about the genre. Anyway. So, let's go over some of the clues we got. And we're going to start... Actually, we're going to start with the popcorn. So, let's go to the popcorn. Where are the popcorn clues? Popcorn, there we go. Let's bring this full screen. Okay, now we play.
Miss Jackson, you're nasty.
I'm a real sweet corn with a jumbo-sized heart. I mean, straight up, I built a career around love. But that doesn't mean I'm soft. I'm a hardcore hustler. To get where I am, I worked long nights, rushing from one job to the next.
Ooh, Meatloaf, did she sing with them?
Eventually, I went from a little pup cutting pictures out of Vogue to jet-setting to exotic places with royalty.
Exotic. Is that a reference to Joe Exotic?
So while you may think I'm a little cheesy, no, I worked for what I got. Now, tonight, you better believe I'm ready to get things poppin' in the spotlight.
Wait, so the clues we got. Proud Mary. We got a lot of New York motif. Guess who sang Proud Mary and had a Broadway musical about their life? Tina Turner. That is my guess for the popcorn. Tina Turner is the popcorn. Don't at me. Now we are going to go to the clues for the giraffe.
Step right.
I didn't bring it full screen. Let's turn off annotations.
party was over. But that crash and burn drove me to swing even higher.
Swing? Tiger Woods, maybe?
With hard work, I drummed up towering success. Now I'm in the driver's seat, and I'm off to the races tonight. That's a wrap.
Okay, so when he stuck his neck out, he became the butt of everyone's joke. He's been in the business a long time. Music is in his blood. I do remember Vanilla Ice having a TV show that didn't last long. So maybe this could be Vanilla Ice. Now we're gonna go to the sun. The sun. Where is the sun clues? There are the sun clues. Like Joey, I love the costume. Like my fellow Masked Singer fan Joey Contino, I love the costume.
Rise and shine, friends, and welcome to my solar sanctuary.
Gold card, gold member, fun director.
I've had some extreme seasons in my life.
Extreme Seasons X Game athlete, maybe?
When I sprung into existence, I felt like the center of the universe. At first, stardom was great, but it was a ton of pressure. The spotlight was scorching and I got burned out. So came
Okay, so we see Mickey Mouse here, so former Disney star?
my fall into a deep depression.
So someone who's dealt with depression, addiction, perhaps?
I was frozen.
Frozen? Could be Idina Menzel. Could be someone who's done a cover of that iconic song from Frozen, Let It Go. Demi Lovato, perhaps?
Frozen, Adina Menzel.
But within the darkness of a quiet place, I transformed into a ray of light. And tonight, I'm springing back to life in this new universe. Sun's out, fun's out.
Okay, so we've gone over the sun, we've gone over giraffe, and we have gone over popcorn. Next up, we are going to go over... Where are the snow owls? Snow owls. Here we go. Jamalot.
How's it going? So you haven't seen us together in a while.
But now it's time
They
for a
haven't been
family
together in a
reunion.
while. Family reunion.
Family reunion of his siblings?
Working with him? You! Oh, brother. He's a prankster.
Brother and
a
sister.
real wise guy.
Anything for a laugh.
Brothers prankster.
Like one December, we were working in sunny Hollywood.
I was driving her home singing Let It Snow.
His voice was way off key and I kept begging him to stop.
And I kept egging her on until we finally stopped at her nest.
It was head spinning. He had it completely covered in snow.
I just wanted to make Christmas extra magical.
Ooh, maybe they were in a Christmas movie.
So what better way to rewrite than as snowy owls?
You ready to take flight again?
Let's do it.
Okay, so brother and sister, brother's a prankster, haven't been together in quite a while. And that will bring us to the dragon. Which we all know now was Busta Rhymes. But let's go over the clues anyway. Lairs.
Hey, welcome to my lair.
Lairs was ended with a Z. Busta Rhymes ends his stage name with a Z.
Sorry it's a bit humid in here. As you can see, dressing up in funky, outrageous costumes isn't new to me.
Outrageous costumes. Again, Busta Rhymes does outrageous costumes.
Outrageous costumes.
You would think drag.
And like a dragon, I've always been a fire-breathing beast. on a quest to be the best. But at first, my fire was dangerous.
Dangerous. Busta Rhymes has a song named Dangerous.
They could be a wrestler like The Rock?
Then I got a tip that helped me calm down and switch gears. And now I got me this shiny treasure den.
They did say we had an Olympian.
Tonight I'm coming back on stage to prove my fire's still hot and drag the golden mask back to my lair.
Alright. So now let's go over what Joey Contino has for clues and pitch correct.
The clues that we had for the sun were, once again, I have them all written down. Fun director, gold card that they held up. We saw a chihuahua sitting on the bar getting a drink by one of the men in black, which was hilarious, but we could assume that this person has a dog. She mentioned extreme seasons and having once felt like the center of the universe. She said that that stardom came with a lot of pressure and she got burned out. That sounds like someone from 2 seasons ago. She fell into a deep depression, someone who went through hard times. She mentioned Frozen and A Quiet Place. I know. The visual clues were a Mickey Mouse head, which everyone knows is such a, it's a Disney reference right there, and a jaguar. She said that she felt that the mask was a reflection of who she is personally. So you got some big clues right there. Now let's go through the audio. Here's the audio they gave us.
Well, when I put this mask on, I felt like it was a reflection of who I am personally, and I like it.
Now here's our pitch correct audio.
Well, when I put this mask on, I felt like it was a reflection of who I am personally, and I like it.
Yes, you can finally hear a female voice in that audio. Let me know who you think it is below. Next we have is the giraffe. He said,
Reflection of who they are personally. Christina Aguilera did Reflection for the live-action Mulan. So it could be Christina Aguilera.
that his roller coaster career had a ton of ups and downs. Giraffe said that music was in his blood, but once he went ahead and stuck his neck out and took a risk, he became the butt of everyone's joke. He said that he was in knots and felt lonely when the party was over, but he also said that his crash and burn drove him to swing even higher. So someone maybe swinging, we're talking about sports, who knows? And then lastly, he said that for him to be under the mask, it kind of gives people a chance to not focus on him, but only focus on his vocals. Yeah, some good clues right there. Now, here's the audio they gave us.
No, not at all. This has really been fun. It allows me to have a bit of anonymity, which is nice. Plus, it was a big deal for me to not have to focus on my vocals. Plus, it's super sexy.
Now, here's our pitch correct audio.
No, not at all. This has really been fun. It allows me to have a bit of anonymity, which is nice. Plus, it was a big deal for me to not have to focus on my vocals. Plus, it's super sexy.
Oh, come on. That voice sounds so familiar. What is...
That voice is so Vanilla Ice. Yeah. Giraffe is Vanilla Ice.
Is it, Giraffe? Come on, tell us what it is. No, next is the popcorn, which a lot of you guys have been messaging me all day. It's gotta be Tina Turner. I don't think it's Tina Turner. The clues that we had is Snacks in the City, which was on the bus. We saw a tiger, kind of weird, a goldfish with poop earrings. We saw a jeweled starfish. We saw Welcome to the Hood, some meatloaf, a snake, and an apple with a bite taken out of it, in what seemed to be New York City in the background. I know that because it's the World Trade Center that she's running down that one street. Unless they just kind of use random streets, but that looks like New York City to me. She said you can call her Miss Popcorn if you're tasty. She mentioned being a hustler, working long nights, rushing from one job to another. She's someone who obviously worked in the nightlife scene, singing, maybe different nightclubs. There is a Butter Homes and Gardens magazine on the cover with a king. She was flying somewhere because she also mentioned that jet setting with royalty, which royalty? Is it music royalty? Is it real royalty?
Music royalty? May have been with Prince at one point? I don't know.
I don't know. And then lastly, it said on the merry-go-round, proud merry-go-round, like proud Mary. Yeah, I know. Here's the audio that they gave us.
Well, Nick, Just like popcorn, I can be quite buttery at times.
Oh, okay.
Very salty.
Yeah.
But also very sweet.
Now here's our pitch correct audio.
Well, Nick, just like popcorn, I can be quite buttery at times. Very salty. But also very sweet.
So as you can hear, it is an older voice, and from the way she was standing on stage and not really like going crazy, you could definitely tell she has to be in her late 60s, early 70s. So when you're doing your clues and doing your research, go ahead and dive into that.
How old is Tina Turner? Let me look that up. Tina Turner is 80, but she doesn't look it. So, make of it what you will. I'm going to look up Tina Turner's performance from last night. So, they did What About Us by Pink. Oh, hang on. Sorry, Joey, but I think this is one where I'll have to disagree with you on. Don't tell me that voice isn't Tina Turner's. That is so Tina Turner as the popcorn. I'm seeing someone guess Taylor Dane. That is a good guess. Cyndi Lauper. But I'm thinking that it is Tina Turner as the popcorn.
Lastly, the Snow Owls, which I have to say was by far my favorite performance of the night. I know it's hard because they all did an amazing job, except for, well, Giraffe. But anyway, the Snow Owls were probably my favorite last night. The clues that we had, the male-female duo said that they hadn't been together in a while. We found out that they're brother and sister because they mentioned a family reunion. There was a visual clue that included a pearl inside an oyster and something that said jam a lot. They said that they hadn't been seen together in a very, very long time, which just keeps getting stuck in my head. They mentioned it twice. One owl mentioned brother, and the other owl said the owl was a prankster and a wise guy. So a brother and sister, family reunion that hadn't been around in a while. I know. The visual clues were one street that said Magnolia and the other one that said Coral Canyon. Coral Canyon, I feel like that is in LA somewhere, like near the Hollywood sign. I could be wrong. The man was wearing a red rose, and then she told a story about a time where her brother pranked her by putting a ton of snow on her house. Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird. Anyway, here's the audio they gave us.
I knew it would happen for me one day because I love wings. Buffalo barbecue.
Yeah.
And now here's our audio.
I knew it would happen for me one day because I love wings. Buffalo barbecue.
Yes! Yes, you can hear those voices. It's definitely not Donnie and Marie. I'm trying to think who else it could be. Let me know in the comment section.
It is definitely not Donnie Marie. Donnie already did season 1. But I'm still thinking it's Derek and Julianne Hough. I'm still thinking it's Derek and Julianne. Because Derek can be a bit of a jokester on Dancing with the Stars. And Julianne's the level-headed one. Yes, I do watch Dancing with the Stars. I will confess to that now. But, yeah.
And, yeah, that's all the clues we had for last night's episode. What do you guys think of it? I think it was absolutely fantastic.
Okay, so that was the pitch correct from Joey Contino. I can't do pitch correct, so sorry. I don't work in audio. I don't know how to mess around with audio as much as Joey does. So, and there was a teaser for next Wednesday's episode with Jenny, Ken Jeong, Robin Thicke, and Nicole Scherzinger freaking out about something that hasn't been done in Masked Singer history. Potentially someone revealing themselves early. Maybe the baby alien revealing themselves early. So that's why there's 6 in Group B. I don't know. Make of it what you will. Anyway. Leave a comment below as to who you think each person in Group B, not Group B, Group A is. And I will see you after next Wednesday's show. I will catch you later, ya maskaholics.